Van20 back again. Hey guys, today I decided to make a video on my Wii game collection and my DS game collection, and something my wife picked up for me, which was Mario Kart Wii pull and speed action figure type car type of deal. I don't know, some kind of toy car. Never seen these before, and they're in Walmart right now from like $5 to $7, something like that. So I'll go ahead and open that up and see what this is all about. But let's get on with the games. I'll start with my Wii games first. I wasn't even going to show this one, the Wii Sports game, because I mean everyone got this if you bought a Wii. But since Nintendo decided to actually consider this like the most popular Nintendo game ever sold, and like the most copies ever sold, even though it came with the system, I decided I'm going to show it because since they count it, I'm going to count it. So right there is Wii Sports. Alright, next we got, this is Band Hero. This is a game my wife got for a gift, or she went out and bought it or something. I don't really play this game much, but it's in the house. Next game we got is Rock Band. I bought this so I could play with my sister and my wife, and we've had some fun times with that. I don't really play it too much. Next up is Rock Band 2. I got this game as a gift because they knew I had Rock Band 1. They thought I'd like Rock Band 2. Next I got The House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return. This is a great game. I actually think I did a review on this game a while back. It's an excellent game. I really highly recommend it. So it's fairly cheap too. I think it's like 20 bucks, 20 or 30 bucks, and you get 2 games, so you can't really beat it. Next is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I remember when this game first came out, it was highly anticipated, and it's fantastic. Really ain't too much to say about it, except it's a really great fighting game. One of the few games that actually supports online for the Wii, so it's actually a must-have if you own a Wii. Next up is WarioWare Smooth Moves. Kind of goofy game, bunch of mini games that, you know, when it first came out, it really demonstrated what the motion controls can do, and I had a lot of fun with that game as well. I think it's a little overpriced. I think 50 bucks is just a little too much for that game, but alright, The Conduit. This game, I had really high expectations for it. I know when I did first impressions about this video a long time ago and gave my friend code out, I really praised it, but in all reality, I'm not a big fan of it at all. Not really a big fan of first-person shooters to begin with, and I kind of jumped the gun on that, and it's not as good as I thought. The online's okay. I get disconnected on and off, but I don't know. All in all, if you're a first-person shooter fan, it does support the Wii Speak, but it's alright. Alright, next up, Mario Kart Wii, must-have. You guys know I just had a Mario Kart Wii night not too long ago. Had a full room, so all my friends that tried to get in and could not play, sorry. If you couldn't get in, it's because I had a full room that night, and it was full all night. So I think we played for like 2 to 3 hours, and it was great. So Mario Kart Wii, awesome game. Next up, Super Paper Mario. You want to talk about a Mario fan? I probably got the most hours on this game that you could possibly ever think of. I probably got like over 70 hours on this game, and it doesn't even take that long to beat the game. It's just I love the game so much I wanted to accomplish everything. I leveled up to like 235 HP, which is just ridiculous. You don't need to level up that high, but I'm kind of crazy and I did anyways. Super Paper Mario, great game. Highly recommend that one as well. Next up, Super Mario Galaxy. You guys know when this game first came out, I mean, high demand, everybody wanted it. I mean, it goes down as one of the best Mario games ever made, and it's fantastic. I really do love Mario Galaxy. And the only thing that can beat Mario Galaxy is Super Mario Galaxy 2. And this game is fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. I actually do like this one a little bit better than the first one. The level designs, it was a little bit harder, and I really enjoyed it. So, Super Mario Galaxy 2, obviously I recommend that. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, fantastic title. They stuck to the old roots just like the DS version, which was kind of a bummer. I mean, the DS version was nice, but I don't know. I think I wish they would have maybe changed the music or did something a little bit different. But all in all, great game, lots of fun. You can play multiplayer on this, which is a plus. Really wish it had online. That's one of my biggest complaints. Alright, next up, Metroid Other M. It's a great game. I think they went a little overboard on the cutscenes and the story. It kind of, I don't know, leaves a bad taste in my mouth. The cutscenes are real long. It almost like makes you wonder if you're watching a movie or playing a video game. I like how they stuck to the old roots, side scroller, but it's a great game. And I guess if you're a die-hard Metroid fan, you're gonna want to pick this up. Seeing that I'm not the biggest Metroid fan, kind of was a little disappointed with this one. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Okay, not the greatest or biggest Kirby fan. I mean, I love Kirby, but this one made me love Kirby just a little bit more. Mainly because it's not like any other Kirby game at all, to be honest with you. And I really love the way they did it, and I'm a big fan of side-scrollers, and it's not hard at all. It's easy. It looks like it's made for kids, but maybe I'm a kid at heart, but this is a really great game, and I had lots of fun with it. Alright, next up, we got Donkey Kong Country Returns. This game's really, really challenging. I mean, this game has a good mix. I mean, some levels are just fun. They're not really hard. But then there's other levels that are really, really hard, and it's like you want to pull your hair out. I'm taking my time with this one. I'm almost got this game completed. I've really no excuse. I've just been real busy. This game actually should be complete right now, but it's not complete, sadly. But not because it's not a good game. It's a great game. I will beat this. It'll probably be my next game I beat, which probably be within the next day or so. Alright, next we got Super Mario All-Stars, the 25th anniversary. I did an unboxing of this not so long ago, and actually did a review of this game. It was really great. Inside it actually gives you a soundtrack, Mario History soundtrack and booklet, so for $29.99, not too bad. They didn't really change anything, which is a bummer, but what you gonna do? We're all gonna buy it anyways. Alright, next we got Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. You know, what I really don't like about this game is the whole time I'm playing it, it just makes me want to play Mario Kart. I mean, it tries to be like Mario Kart, but it just doesn't get the job done, in my opinion. It's a good game. You can find it really, really cheap now. I wish I would have waited to buy it because I actually paid full price for it, and you can get it fairly cheap now, so I think I should have waited. It has online, but good luck finding someone to race with because there ain't too many people playing this online anymore, which is sad. Next up, Wario Land Shake It. A really, really great game. I really love the artwork in the game, the way they drew the whole game out. It's good. I don't like how you're constantly having to shake the Wii remote, you know, the whole time, but it's fun enough to where you don't care. So Wario Land Shake It, highly recommend it. Great game. Bully Scholarship Edition. Now this one is different. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. I'm in the middle. I didn't beat this game 100%. Got a little halfway through it, and I don't know, kind of lost interest in it. But it's really cool. It's a fun, nifty game. You actually go through classes. You're bully of the school. You know, you're this kid that's misunderstood. Has a really great story. You've got a lot of missions that you actually got to go to class, attend some of the classes, do biology, and it's really great. The motion controls work fantastic in it, and if you can get this game cheap, I highly recommend you look into that one. Alright, alright, this game's not mine, obviously. Littlest Pet Shop and Friends. This is my daughter's. She got this for Christmas, and yeah, obviously I've never played it, but she plays it a lot. Don't know how that got in there. Alright, next we got Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. Great game. Sadly, I don't know if it's just me. It's one of those games you pick up and play. You play for a good 10 hours total, and then next thing you know, it's buried underneath your Wii game collection, and you never play it again. I don't know. It's a great game. I actually bought the fight stick to go with it and everything. It's just one of those games where I played it, I beat it, and I played it online with my friends a little bit, and then never really played it again. So, yeah, bummer. Next up, we got Rayman Raving Rabbits. This is a really old game. Like I said, when I'm showing you these games, they're not in no particular order, obviously. Really, really old game. You can find this really dirt cheap now, especially if you get it used. And it's a great little fun game, I guess. It's a bunch of mini games. I mean, I only really recommend picking it up if you can find it really, really cheap. Alright, next up we got Animal Crossing City Folk, and this has online, and the reason why I bought this game is it's the first game that actually had Wii Speak with it. And that's kind of what made me buy this game, is to test out the Wii Speak when the Wii Speak first came out. And to believe it or not, I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna believe me, but I got hours on this game. I mean, I don't know, I got hooked. I can't explain it. I had fun building my village up, making a lot of friends, and I don't know, I had a, you know, basically I ended up using that as a chat room at night, kind of too, and I don't know, a lot of wasted hours on that game. Not necessarily wasted, but a lot of hours. All right, this game's not mine either, and I'll be honest, I've never played it. I bought this for my wife for Christmas. CSI Hard Evidence. She really liked the TV show, so I figure she can try the game out. Sorry, I can't really tell you much about it, but we got Wii Fit here. This another one of my wife's game. Came with a Wii balance board. I never really messed too much with it. I mean, I've used the scale to weigh myself and stuff, but I guess it's fun if you're into that kind of stuff. Next, we got Wii Sport Resorts. Bought this game because it came packaged with the Wii Motion Plus, and I know they're making the Wii Motion Plus built into the actual Wii remotes now, which is, you know, it just irritates me. You know, it's like they just keep upgrading stuff, and it's like, man, I want the newer stuff, but if I already have it, why upgrade to the new stuff if it works the same? But, you know, it just really irritates me, you know, that they keep upgrading and I want it, and it just seems like a waste of money, and then I end up buying it anyways, and it's like, why did I do that? But yeah, Wii Sport Resort, it's okay. I mean, like I said, I'd only recommend you picking this up if you can get it maybe 20, 30 bucks. It's not worth the full price what I paid for it. It's a great game, but it's just a bunch of mini games like always. Alright, great game here, Punch Out. Fantastic game. They give you the option to use any controller you like. I mean, you can't use the classic controller, but you can use the Wii Remote held sideways or the Wii Remote nunchuck. And the Wii Remote held sideways is fantastic. They give you the option to use the balance board as well, but throw that out the window. You don't want to use the balance board. Use the Wii Remote held sideways, and you get that classic feel for this game. Punch Out, fantastic game. I love how they redid it, and it's fantastic. I mean, I really can't say much more about it. Next up is Klonoa. Really, really good game. Another one of those games that I played maybe 80% of it, and it just got buried in under my Wii games, and it's a darn shame, because this is actually a really great game. I'm going to look forward to actually going back and beating this game because it's a really, really fun game. Some of the voice acting can get a little annoying, but, you know, if it annoys me that much, I'll just go in the options and turn it off. But yeah, it's a really nice game. I love the real colorful graphics, and the platforming is just fantastic, so I'll definitely be going back and playing that. Next up, Wii Music. Bought this game, was really disgusted with it. Bought it mainly to play with my daughter, and we didn't get as much fun out of this as I'd like. It was a big letdown. It says it has Wi-Fi, but all you can really do is send each other music videos, and I know that sounds cool, but believe me, it's kind of lame. I guess if you can get this game for 15 bucks maybe, and you're interested in it, I'd say go ahead and check it out, but anything more than that, I'd say go ahead and pass it up. Wii Fit Plus, it's another one of those wife games that my wife wanted. I think it was only 30 bucks though, and didn't have a problem getting it for her because you get the 50 Club Nintendo points, and hey, why not? Make her happy, make me happy all in one. And can't tell you much about it, just has more features with the Wii Fit, and obviously you're using the Wii balance board. Alright, next up we got Sonic Colors. In this game I bought my wife for Christmas, and she played maybe the first level or so, and I haven't actually got to play this yet, and I can't wait to dig into it. I'm going to beat Donkey Kong Country Returns first, then I'll make my own game file on here and give it a go. So, yeah. Hearing a lot of good things about that game. Next, I got my DS collection. You'll notice here I got an M3DS Reel. It's a thing that kind of acts like a movie player. I mean, it looks just like a DS cartridge. You plug it in. You can actually download ROMs onto it, to where you're kind of cheating the system. You don't have to pay for the games. You can just download the games off the net. Started having problems with it. It was getting buggy. A lot of the websites you get them from have viruses. So I just washed my hands of it. I no longer download them. I buy them. And these first couple games are my wife's. Brain Age, obviously not mine. It's hers. Brain Age 2. Obviously, this one's not mine either. It's hers. I played them. They're if you like that kind of stuff, the puzzle games, the brain stuff, the math, all that stuff, you're gonna love it. Big Brain Academy. Another one. It's kind of just like Brain Age, basically almost like a ripoff of it. And it's fun as well. This one is still in the package, and you'll notice it's not mine. It's a great game, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sonic Classic Edition. I wouldn't have bought this myself because I already own every version of Sonic ever made. But my wife really wanted this so she can have it on her DS collection. And it's still sealed. She hasn't even opened it yet, but it's in her collection and now she can play it. So it's a nice one to be in the collection. Nintendo Dogs. This is, again, my wife's, not mine. Never really played it. Can't tell too much about it. Alright, now we get into my stuff. We got New Super Mario Brothers. Fantastic game. Don't really got to tell you that. You guys know that. Clubhouse games. A lot of people are going to be wondering, like, you got Clubhouse games? Yeah, it's really fun. It really is. If you know someone else that has it, it has Wi-Fi and you can play every mini game on this game over the internet. And you can actually do a picto chat as you play. It's really fun and I recommend it. I mean, if you can find it for 20 bucks, I'd say go ahead and get it. I mean, without a doubt. Next, Mario & Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. Another one of those games I played halfway through. Kind of got sidetracked and haven't played it. Need to go back and finish it. And it's a great game. I'm not the biggest fan of RPGs, but from what I've seen of this game, you won't be disappointed. Alright, Super Mario DS. Yeah, Super Mario 64 DS, my bad. Sticker was in the way. Great game. It's basically exactly the same game, but to do the different power-ups, instead of exchanging the hats, they use different characters to do the different powers, which was a neat concept, and I really do enjoy it. So I highly recommend that. I bought it brand new for 30 bucks, but I'm sure the prices came down by now. Next, Diddy Kong Racing DS. Really, really great game. I loved it on the N64, so I had to rush and get it on the DS. Supports Wi-Fi, you can play matches online, battle online, and it's just as good as the N64 version. I mean, it's just as good. I love it, and I highly recommend it. Next up, Texas Hold'em Poker. And this is just because I love poker and I wanted to kind of have a poker game. And I kind of like just jumped the gun and bought it because it was kind of cheap. And noticed it didn't have online on it. And I was kind of bummed out I bought it because I thought it had online and it didn't. I guess that's why you always look for the little blue circle up top. Next, we got Tetris DS, and this has online and it works perfect, and you really do not have a problem at all finding an opponent. There's always people playing this game online. There's die-hard Tetris fans, and it works fantastic. One of my favorite Tetris games of all time, to be honest with you. Tetris DS is great. If you haven't played it, I recommend it if you're a Tetris fan. Next, we got The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Fantastic title. My biggest complaint with the game is you have to use the stylus for the whole thing, like the control link. You literally got to use the stylus. You can't use the D-pad, which was kind of a bummer, but once you get used to it, it works just fine, and another fantastic game. It does have online, but the online ain't what you think it is. It's not that good. Mario Kart DS, another fantastic game. I'm a big Mario Kart fan, and the online is perfect. The biggest complaint that people have with this game is if you play online, people use a technique called snaking, and it's kind of cheating. I mean, it's not cheating, it's skill, but you know, it's kind of exploiting the game and using a glitch to go faster than everyone else. But once you learn it and you get good at it, I mean, you kick ass. No one can beat you. And my friends can tell you that. Alright, next is Resident Evil Deadly Silence. This is an actual remake of the original Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1, and it's fantastic. I mean, there's nothing like playing Resident Evil in the palm of your hand. The controls are kind of stiff when you're walking around, which was one of my biggest complaints with it, but it's not bad at all. If you can find it fairly cheap, which I think you can, I highly recommend picking this one up. Next, we got The Price is Right. Yes, The Price is Right. And my God, I haven't even played. You know what? I forgot I had this game. I'm going to be completely honest. I forgot I had this game in my collection. So that means to tell me I must have got it as a gift, and I haven't played too much of it. But if it's anything like The Price is Right that I did the review for on the Wii, it's not bad. I say only get it if you can find it for 15 bucks or cheap, because it's just your basic Price is Right game. Nothing special. Sonic Rush. I really had high hopes for this game when I bought it. I bought it brand new when it first came out, and I loved it. I loved how they used both screens. That way, you know, you're on the top screen, you're on the bottom screen. Gets kind of hard to get used to at first, but they call it Rush for a reason. I mean, you're constantly like going so fast through the levels, you almost like lose track of where you're at. So that's my biggest complaint. It's almost like you're just rushing through the level and you can't even enjoy it. I guess that's why they call it Sonic Rush, but I mean, I know Sonic's supposed to be fast, but that just takes it to a whole new level. Next, I got this as like a Christmas gift from my mom, I think. Deal or No Deal. It's basically what it is. If you've seen the TV show, it plays just like the TV show. The graphics are awful, but it plays just like the TV show, and if that's what you want to get a quick fix, there you go. Find it cheap and you're a big Deal or No Deal fan, I say go at it. Next up, we got SimCity DS. This was a fantastic game. I did put a lot of hours on this when I first got it. My wife actually put a lot of hours on this too when she first played it. We made some cities. The way you can use the stylus to like get redetailed where you're putting all your property lines and stuff works fantastic. So SimCity works wonders on the DS for me anyways. I had a lot of fun with this game. And if you're a big SimCity fan, I recommend going out and picking this one up. I think you can get it fairly cheap now. Next up, we got Kirby's Squeaky Squad. Yeah, Kirby's Squeaky Squad. This game, I actually beat this game all the way through with, I think, one sitting. It was literally one sitting. I was on a road trip or something, and I played it straight through. I mean, yeah, I was bored, and I played it straight through from front to end. Only thing wrong with it, like Kirby games seem to have, the difficulty just really isn't there. It's fun, it's cute, you know, the level designs are cool, but the challenge really ain't there. But it's a fun Kirby game, so if you're a Kirby fan, I'd recommend it. But if you're a Kirby fan, you probably already have it, so. Alright, last up in my DS collection is the Game & Watch collection from Club Nintendo. In order to get this game, you need to earn 800 coins on club.nintendo.com, and you have to actually have Nintendo send this to you. And you'll notice it's still sealed in the plastic, and I don't plan on opening it. I plan on just keeping it sealed and not opening it at all. I mean, I already know what the game's all about, and I think if I hold on to it and just keep it in my collection, years down the road when I'm old and people are looking for it, maybe it's worth some money someday. So that's pretty much all for my collection, guys. I know this video's kind of long, and I apologize. But last up I have is this, it's not a game, but I just got it, so I figured I'd show it here in this video, you know, that way I don't have to make another one. This is Mario Kart Pull and Speed figure here. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what it looks like. Alright, bear with me here. Oh, there it is. Somehow good you guys can see that. Looks pretty neat. And it is, of course, got these twisty ties on it that we all hate. Remember being a kid and you get this nice new toy for Christmas, and next thing you know, it's got all these twisty ties on the back of it, and it's like, it takes you an hour to open the damn thing. Alright. And they really outdid themselves with this twisty tie. Alrighty, and it says, pull it back, and it goes. So let's try to clear some room here, and let's see if this thing actually works. Oh yeah, it got some get up and go. Holy cow, I wanted to go for a mile. Oh,